Hello, welcome to my first Kingdom Rush challenge video. Yes, I'm using Boneheart and playing on casual, but I didn't want to waste recording space on my iPad by having to redo it over and over again. If you want to do this challenge yourself, then I have some tips for you. To start off, you generally want to choose a hero that has tons of crowd control like Boneheart, because despite the Archmage's abilities, it's weak on crowd control, and you're going to need crowd control for the Saurian Savants. And as for the tower placements, to start off, you're going to need to form a choke point in the middle, or at least form a choke point as best as you can. Then start getting towers at the bottom to deal with any enemies that escape. And there's going to be a lot of enemies that escape. You also need to get Twister. This ability is absolutely vital in this challenge, although just get the first tier of this ability. Once you get to wave 15, then start saving up gold. Once you save up around 300-400-ish, then you'll be fine, allowing you to rebuild all the towers that Umbra destroys. Now, when I made my first video about the Archmage tower, I'm not sure what was in my brain at the time that I recorded it. I would now say that critical mass is the weaker one of the Archmage's abilities. Sure, it deals damage in an area, but it's only 90 damage, which is decent, but with its short range and bad chance, it's pathetic. And I would now say that Twister is definitely the better of the Archmage's abilities. Although it's extremely expensive and can miss enemies on the same lane, it does bring enemies pretty far back down the path. And although I criticized it for wasting abilities, I would say that it rarely does that. Twister is pretty good in normal gameplay and absolutely vital in challenges. I will push it higher up on the list, but how higher will require more testing. It's still not as powerful as the Necromancer, and probably not as powerful as the Arcane Wizard. I do have to say that this tower is a lot more powerful in battles. It may be the best tower in battles, except of course for the Necromancer, which of course beats it again. But seriously, it is very powerful in battles. I mean, taking like 3 enemies to the enemy's path, that's insane. If the Frontier's Archmage was as powerful as it is in battles, it may be the best tower of all time. It'd certainly go in the top 10, maybe even the top 5. Now back to the challenge. Another enemy that you have to watch out for is the Saurian Night Scales. They are so annoying. Even more annoying are the Saurian Darters. But other than them and the previously mentioned Saurian Savants, there isn't really any enemies that pose a huge threat here. Sword-on Mimrodons go down pretty fast, and even Saurian Blaze Fangs are taken down easily. And while it takes some effort to defeat Saurian Brutes, the Archmage tower can still shred them. These towers deal a ton of damage, especially with Brilliance active. That ability is really good, particularly compared with this tower. Anyway, now I'll let you enjoy the footage without me talking. Sure.
Sure.